Okay, right. Let's go. 60 minutes. Farming sim. Let's see what's it all about. Let's see what this is all about. Farming Simulator is a simulation video game series developed by Giant Software, who have only really made every single farming sim. They have made a skiing sim and a demolition sim, but they are mainly known for their farming simulators. The game is quite literally what it says on the tin. It's a simulation of being a farmer. There have been 16 of these farming sim games, 8 of the main series title, with 5 mobile titles, including the 2017 Nintendo Switch standalone edition. Silly of me to not be wearing some sort of, like, sensible shoe. However, the game that I played was Farming Sim 2022, which isn't the most recent game. The most recent one is a 23 version. Overall, the games have sold over 25 million copies combined, as well as 90 million mobile downloads. The aim of the game is that the players are able to farm, breed livestock, grow crops, and sell assets created from farming. In Farming Simulator 2022, it was featured a new seasonal cycle. There was gear shifting included, production chains for harvested crops and livestock products, and over 400 vehicles and implements. Do I buy a tractor? I don't think I need any of that right now, right? Surely? I don't know. So my friend has been begging and begging for me to download this game, and I thought, well, now that it's come up on my series, I might as well play it and see if it will be a game that we will play together in the future, but I can answer that as unlikely right now. Oh no, I hope I don't get hate for this. So I found the farming sim. I feel like I'm skipping straight to my review. It's kind of more, it is a review, it isn't, you know what I mean? We'll get to the main review at the end. However, for right now, I just found this game slow. I think doing this series, I am discovering what kind of games I like to play. And I thought I liked simulation because I am bossing Power Wash Simulator right now. I fucking love that game. However, Farming Sim, it was just very slow. Well, this is fun. When I started the game, there was not a tutorial. There wasn't really a tutorial on how to do things, what to do. It opened up with this most amazing cinematic ever. I have never felt more hyped to work on a farm than I did after watching that.
Is to figure it ourselves.
It was unbelievable. I felt like a farmer. I felt like it was my dream and my one and only passion to farm because of watching that cinematic. Why am I so hyped right now? I can't wait to work on a farm.
Day after day.
However, getting into the game, not a lot happened. It plopped me down in a bit of land that I didn't own, and I somehow started a contract on someone else's farm, which I didn't want to do that. Why was I doing someone else's work? I thought I had a farm to upkeep. Plowfield 4 to loosen the soil to prepare it for sowing. And then I realised I didn't even have a tractor, so I had to buy a tractor, figure out how to do that, buy a plow. It took me a while to attach the plow to my tractor. It just didn't work. Maybe I'm just too stupid for these games. I don't know. How do I get in the vehicle? Oh, enter.
12 rounds, ding ding. Sick and tired of the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like tap. I don't know. I wish I knew. I was trying to go in. I was really excited for the game. I can't lie. So excited to play it, and it just didn't work out for me. Maybe I needed someone who was a professional farming simulator player to join me, like a pro. Speaking of pros, Giant Software have established an esports league. There's an esports team for Farming Sim. You think it's a joke, it's really not. There's about a dozen teams, many who are sponsored by the farming equipment companies, which is amazing. Instead of running a farm like the objective in the game series, however, the competitions are a 3v3 match to obtain the highest score of hay bales dropped off within a given time. Sorry, it just makes me giggle. There's a esports team for farming. Gaming is just the future, isn't it? This is crazy. Imagine telling someone your job is you're a part of an esports team who drop off hay bales. Honestly, iconic. I shout out to everyone who's in the esports league for the farming sim. You guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. I love it. One main issue I did have about this game, however, is the AIs weren't AIing. You know what I mean? It told me that I could put an AI in my tractor to plow this field, and I'm like, cool, so then I can focus and try and figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be doing elsewhere on the game. And my AIs kept quitting. I'm pretty sure they did probably less than what I did when I gave it a go, and I was so frustrated. That was probably one of the bad things about this game. I just want to stress as well, I'm literally only playing 60 minutes, and I have noticed whilst playing these games for 60 minutes is that you can't really take a good you don't get a good chunk of the game to understand the whole variety of the game. However, it also does help me though in the sense that if for an hour I still don't like it and I still can't, like, nothing's dragged me in to want to keep playing, then that's not my game. So it's got the good side and the bad side of only playing 60 minutes. I think so far Saints Row is the only game that after 60 minutes I wanted to keep playing more. But I do want to stress for everyone saying that it will get better after if I did this or did that. I only played 60 minutes, and maybe if I played 90 or 120, who knows what could have happened. I'd probably still be ploughing that bloody field. That would probably be what would be happening right now.
10% complete. Are you?
However, I did manage to build a house. I managed to figure out how to buy land to then build a house.
This is the best
But I bought a dog. I don't even think that was the aim of the game, but that was my most exciting achievement. I bought a dog, and I pet the dog, and I unlocked an achievement for doing so. So, woohoo! Oh, let me fill as well. Now, coming down to the reviews of this game, I now know that I most definitely am probably the only one who feels the way I feel about the game, because the score on Metacritic, it gave a generally favourable score of 75, and the user score, it's still mixed or average, but it is a 6.7, which is a lot higher than the previous games that I've played. Majority of the reviews have said that this game crashes quite a lot for some people, and that it's not as good as 19, although some people did say they think it's better than Farming Simulator 19, so, you know, there's the mixed part of the reviews, I suppose. My opinion personally, I think, unless I skipped it, there was no tutorial, and again, if you've not played the previous games and you just play this one, which I think maybe it's a flaw in PlayStation giving these games for free every month or within the catalogue, that this is where I'm getting all of my games from. Maybe that's a flaw that unless you've played some of the series before or you know about the games, playing a game further along into the series is just pointless because you won't get to do anything. I think if there was a tutorial, I wouldn't have been as confused. I would have understood how to play the game, and it wouldn't have taken me forever to plough a field. I didn't even complete the field. I think I got 20% of that bloody field. I gave up.
Oh, this is how you buy things.
Although that being said, there is a lot to do in this game if you love farming. There's so much landscaping you can do. There's a lot of fields that you can buy. There are so many contracts and all sorts that you can do within the game. I drive a car. I'd say as far as simulation goes, it does seem to have everything from weather updates on the game to what season you can plant what crop. I'd say it is a good game. I just think it's not a good game for me personally. I did find one interesting review, however, on the Xbox reviews, that it has, they did state newcomers beware though, the barrier to entry is quite high. So I guess what I said previously is correct, that you can't just suddenly play this game without any knowledge of how to play. Or you'll be complaining like me in about half an hour because you're plowing a bloody field forever. I'd say my overall score for this game, it's not as bad. Well, is it? I think it's difficult for me to give a number based on my experience, because my experience was poor. I would say it would be no higher than 3. But for the game itself, and for people who absolutely love farming sims or sims in general, I'd have to say it's probably nearing a 4 or 5. So I'm gonna go 4.5. I think that's fair. For me, for a newcomer, terrible. I did not enjoy it. There was just nothing. It just didn't give me any clues of what I had to do. But I think reading all those reviews from everyone previously, I do think that it is a good game. And considering there's been 16 other farming games, it can't be bad, because they wouldn't have managed to get past 2. What's happening? What do? I don't get it. Are they still ploughing that field? So, spinning the wheel for the next game, it landed on 2 Point Hospital. I know a little bit about this game. I don't know a lot, but I do know a little, and I know my brother's played it, and he liked it. So, fingers crossed, this will be a good game. Hopefully, we can get a game that's over a score of 5 for the next one. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're new, give it a like, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.